please excuse the fact that I have a completely different hairstyle right here. It's like months later. But I meant to say that today I was having a very, very bad day, which led to like an epiphany in this moment. But I'll let past me explain it. Let me be fully truthful. Basically what happened was I checked the scale and it was higher. And I was like, what? And then after that, I started like having a bad day. I was late, 30 minutes late to the community council meeting. In fact, yeah, 30 minutes late. And I felt so bad. Then I got to class and I forgot to pack water. So I was without water. I go to the vending machines and it almost eats my money. There's nothing, they both don't work. At that point, I was like, huh. I don't know, I was just having a bad day. So then I started thinking, well, maybe I'm having a bad day. Like, if my bad day comes down to a number on a scale, like, if my entire day is affected by it, then something's going on. Like, something's going wrong. Not something's going on, something's going wrong. My goals in life should not, like, I don't know, like, okay, I might not post this section, but if I could just speak truthfully, I anchored a whole bunch of dreams to one dream. I kept saying, oh, when my body looks like this, I'll start doing this. When my body looks like that, I'll start doing that. I'll start wearing makeup again, buying clothes again, living again. Because I just wanted that one goal so bad, and I anchored a whole bunch of things to it because I thought that the end result of that one goal would be like, would satisfy the requirements to start other goals. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, basically. So I was like anchoring dreams, but like, let's say you say, oh, I'm gonna do this when I do this. If the first requirement never gets met, then you'll never do the second thing that you wanted to do after that. If you anchor dreams together, it puts higher weight and stakes on the first dream. That's why my whole day was ruined by that one number, because that number on the scale, first of all, scales are supposed to fluctuate anyway, so it's like, I don't even know why I was so upset. Like, I don't know, because usually I'm not upset, but like, I was so upset, but it's like, I know it's supposed to go up and down. But anyway, but basically, because I was anchoring dreams, it's like, sorry, I'm trying to find the words. Like, it put so much higher stakes on that first dream, because in my head, I was like, if I don't succeed at this, I won't even be able to start the other stuff that I actually really want to do. It made one dream have a lot more weight to it. No pun intended, sorry. So that's when I decided to stop anchoring dreams and just do everything that I've ever wanted to do now. And then I finished Hunter x Hunter, and then like one of the last quotes was something like, enjoy the side of the road, or something like that. I don't know, I'll pull up the quote, like, because I wrote it down because I was like, that's such a good quote. But it was basically like, don't enjoy the end result of the journey. Enjoy the journey. Like, enjoy the middle. Like, sometimes the treasure at the end of the cave is a lot less valuable than the journey you took to get there. And it's like, usually I roll my eyes at a lesson like that, but now it's hitting different. Like, that's correct. That's the right thing to do. Sorry for the hair change again. This is editing Rana. So I went to my first step for, living. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do things. So I saw that there was gonna be a formal thrown by the Egyptian Student Society at our school. So I was like, okay, let me go. It was called 1001 Nights, and it was wonderful. Like, you will never see people partying and dancing like you saw at that party. Like, it was so good. The food was good. Everything was good. Everything was amazing. But I guess I'll let past me explain more. This is my 1001 nights fit. I did my best, but like it was so good. They did their thing with that. Like, I left it happy. I've never danced that much in my life. I don't dance, but that they had me dancing. They had me doing more than a two-step. They had my hands in the air. They were doing conga lines. They were throwing people up in the air. They were everybody on that floor, everybody in the room left their seats to go dance. There's nobody sitting down. Everyone was like, ah. And it wasn't even like a two-step type of dance. It was like, ah, let's go crazy. Like, oh my gosh. And just the friendly energy in the dancing. Like, no twerking, no nothing. Not that I mind that. But I'm so used to like parties consisting of non-stop twerking. But it was just like, straight up just like let's just like it's a Disney movie or something. It was so cool. Okay, I'm going to go to as many formals as I can. I'm going to live as much as I can. I almost didn't go. Like, I feel like if this was a week ago, I would have been like, no, I don't got enough time. No, it's not really something that is important to my future goals. But I'm glad I was able to experience somebody else's goals today, even though it had nothing to do with my future goals at all. Like, it's just like living just to live. Not always obsessed about like whether my time is going to the right place. Like, no, let's just have my time go to a fun place. Okay, time to fully explain the Baroque Black Femininity photo shoot. So basically, okay, so I'm in a Linehan Artist Scholars program where there's artists of different majors and stuff like that, and it's like a cohort. So I had to pair up with somebody with a different type of art than me. So like I'm visual art, so I paired up with Rikira, who's music art. She plays the viola and stuff like that, and that's her major. So we paired up together, and we made the idea to do a Black Baroque Femininity photo shoot because we went to the Walters Art Museum in Baltimore, and we had to create something based off of something that we saw at the Walters Museum. So there was like rooms full of, you know, women, Baroque paintings of women, but some of the women were just sad with like a baby, and the other one had like a little dog, and then like some of the women were like, ugh, I'm sad, I was painted by a man, I can't have any education, look at me hold a baby because that's all I'm good for. Yeah, other women, they had hobbies, like they had like professions, they were doing things, you know, but all the paintings were mixed in together. So like to the left you'd see a sad woman, visually sad and depressed, carrying a baby, and then to the right of it you'd see like women killing a man. Like that's basically what that was. And my partner, she went to a different side of the museum and saw what's called a stained glass painting of like it was painted in an old time way, but like the person was wearing modern clothes, and it was like a black man from Baltimore inside of the stained glass. So we were like, wait a minute, Black, Baroque, feminine, like we could pair it all together, all the underrepresented parts that we don't usually see in a museum in that old-timey art. We could pair it together and create our own old-timey art type of thing. And basically, so like I was like, okay, what about a photo shoot? I supplied all the outfits because I just love dressing up like that. I didn't even have to buy that much. Like I just got stuff from home. I even crafted the table from things I found from home because I just had that stuff. I just had it lying around. Oh my god, the table got me like so excited because that table looked so good. Like it looked real, like it looked crazy, like that table's so good. And then our my other suite mate, so like my partner was the suite mate, the one holding the viola, Rikira. Our other suite mate, she's Sydney, and she's like a photography major, so she was able to take the pictures and stuff like that, and it was very helpful. And then I also invited my friend Yeva because the day before was the 1001 Nights, and I was like, hey, tomorrow I'm doing like a photo shoot, you want to come? And then she was like, okay, sure. And yeah, so it was the four of us in the studio having fun and stuff like that, taking our pictures. It was very nice. So with the part, it had to be both visual and music, since my friend's major is, you know, music, the one holding the viola. So with her viola, she played Lauryn Hill songs. We got a music box and put in like another Lauryn Hill song, and then because you know when you play it with the viola, it sounds all nice and baroque and stuff like that, but it's like a modern day black woman, like Black Baroque femininity. Like it was eating, the thing was eating. Everyone literally, when we presented it, I was so surprised. Everyone loved it. I mean, I know it's weird to say I was so surprised, but they like, you know, when it's like, oh, any questions or concerns at the end of your slideshow, and they're like, everyone just raised their hand and was like, oh my god, that was the best thing ever. And I was like, thank you. Sorry. It was. So yeah, here's the finished product. It's you can hear the background. It's what Lauren has on. It was strumming the pain with his fingers, you know. I'm trying to remember what else I wanted to say. Yeah, no, I think that's it. That's it. It was great. It was really great. Oh, there were some photos with Yeva and with Sydney that we took. However, since Yeva isn't even in the class, we couldn't really include it in the final like video with the viola. So here are the pictures here. It was looking very cutesy, very demure. Yeah, no, it was great. It was really great. It was really wonderful. It was the first time I collaborated on something art-wise, and I was really scared to collaborate because it's like, you know, whenever you're doing group projects, there's always somebody who's not like, you know, doing something properly. But this time it was like great. Like people added their own expertise, because when you collaborate with people who all have different expertise, everyone adds their own thing. Oh yeah, editing those photos, bro. Editing those photos took me 5 hours. Like the before and after of the edited photos are like stark, because I was trying to make it look like a painting, you know, like a actual Renaissance piece painting. Bridgerton giving it all. It gave it all. Maybe not Bridgerton, because Bridgerton, you know, the camera kind of looks like a little modern. This one kind of looks like, you know, it was painted. But anyway, yeah, that's the finished product. Yeah. Very grateful. Okay, sorry I didn't explain earlier, but later that same day of the Renaissance photo shoot, my school hosted a bonfire, and I didn't know this previously, but at a bonfire, it's basically like a place where they light a huge, tall as the building's fire, and then anything kind of goes. Like, there was a lightsaber fight, we took pictures with furries, I found Hatsune Miku, Spider-Man was there, but I didn't take a picture. They were playing Chapel Rowan, like anything anything just goes. So it was very exciting, very college-like, very American in my opinion. There was a marching band for a bit. I didn't even know we had a marching band. The fire was really tall and it was really cool. So yeah. Okay, so we were nearing Halloween with this one, and my hair wasn't done. It had taken me like 7 days. It still wasn't done. It was in progress. I was really sad about it. And my friend Victoria, she kept painting herself blue to be Abby Obama. A lot was going on, and she wanted to go to an African party at a frat house. And I was like, yeah. So I came along, and at first we were the first people there, and then she kept wanting to stay for a very long time, but she was our ride. Victoria, the person who was Abby Abominable, was our ride, so I had to stay there. And I'm never going to like a frat ever again, any type of party like that, if it's not a formal with the food like the 1001 Nights had, with music, entertainment, air conditioning. It's not for me. That's just what I decided. But yeah, I ended up finishing my hair later on. By the grace of God, it legit took me 7 days. I had to lay down into my rice cooker that was plugged into my floor while screaming, and my friend was watching because you have to boil the ends to curl it. Literally me laying down screaming. So like for one of my photography projects, I later on like took a picture of me with the with the rice cooker on my head to like memorialize what happened, you know. I finally finished the hair. I absolutely love it. I literally, like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. This is editing Marana again. I ended up cutting the hair. So like the front was with the right type of hair, the back was with the wrong type of hair. So I ended up cutting it, but I generally like hair shorter either way. But this style is what I wanted for like years and years and years and years, and to finally be able to do it was like literally really amazing, really amazing. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this vlog. Oh my gosh, thank you. You can clearly see the difference between my life before that little epiphany at the beginning and my life towards the end. So that's why the intro is kind of long, just to, you know, fully explain how I got to where I was. Because imagine in like a week after, like this, in the same week where I was like, you know what, I should start living my life more, I do a Renaissance Baroque photo shoot, a new hairstyle, witness a lightsaber fight, take pictures of Hatsune Miku. Like, there was a lot going on. Help paint my friend blue. Like, there was a lot. So I just want thank you for joining me on this journey. Hopefully I'll be able to edit the next vlog out soon. I didn't do this hairstyle, in case you're wondering. This was professionally done, but one day I'll learn how to do this hairstyle because it's quite nice, especially with the charms. But anyway, yeah. Thank you for joining me. Oh, you know I hate to say, but I told you so.